So Paddington in Peru is the third movie as part of the live-action animated adventure series, and I was lucky enough to watch it at the world premiere in London, and I am pleased to say that it is absolutely incredible as it retains all of the charm and magic that you have come to know and love from the Paddington brand and the first two movies, whilst expanding its premise on an international and global scale. And honestly, it just works so well. It really does make you want to go and fly off to Peru and just experience a similar adventure. And actually, having Aunt Lucy really integrated into the plot this time not only adds a lot more dimension to the brilliant and lovable Paddington character, but actually really does raise the emotional stakes so much more. As in the first two movies, Aunt Lucy was a little bit of a fictitious character that you only really hear about and know about through Paddington's perspective, whereas this time you really are fearful for her life. But not only that, it's pretty fast paced, it taps into the mythology of Peruvian culture, it's got a lot of twists and turns, there are lots of different layers and dimensions like I said in this movie, and also the action numbers have been heightened quite literally. So it feels really exciting, and it really is quintessentially British, and I really love the fact that actually an all ages group of family members can enjoy this movie, as I feel like kids can really enjoy all of the playful humour, and adults can really enjoy, like I said, all of the travel aspects, a lot of lessons that I feel like all ages can enjoy as well. As ultimately, Paddington is a bit of a kids franchise, but I feel like it's really good that they haven't just made this into a kids movie. All of that being said though, I definitely do feel like they could have pushed certain adventure and danger moments so much more, and I feel like other members of the Brown family could have been given many storylines. However, it does all still work, and if you're a fan of this franchise, then I feel like you're absolutely going to love Paddington in Peru. And of course, a lot of other franchises are embracing post-credit scenes, and I love the fact that they're doing that here as well. And this movie has already got such a great cast, and I love the fact that we've got Antonia Banderas and Olivia Colman added into the brilliant cast, and their roles are just so good. I feel like both of them just bring so much to the table, and their roles are really well developed whilst also having a bit of an air of mystery around them. So like I said, their characters are honestly bringing so much. And speaking of the cast, everyone really brings their funny bone, as this movie is absolutely hilarious from start to finish, and from a Paddington character's perspective, he is of course bringing the humour, the positive energy, the optimism, his kind-hearted nature, so I feel like a lot of people can actually learn so much from Paddington. And this movie just immediately kicks off with a hilarious sequence. I feel like immediately it really does get the audience engaged. And in terms of the future, they have said they're already working on a fourth movie as well as a TV tie-in, so I feel like this particular iteration of the franchise is just going from strength to strength. And even though there were a couple of changes behind the scenes, both the director being changed as well as Mrs. Brown moving from Sally Hawkins to Emily Mortimer, but you wouldn't really know it, as the cast have said that actually Mrs. Brown really is the heart and soul of this movie, and you really can see that and feel that in Emily Mortimer's performance. So as a massive fan of this particular Paddington live action adventure iteration of the brand, I have to say this third movie is a really great new addition, and I am really pleased to give it a mega 7.5 out of 10. Now I'd love to hear from you. What did you think of Paddington 3? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.